Alright, I think everything is in order. I have music playing, it's not too loud, and I think my mic is connected and everything. Alright, welcome back to another live stream. Today we're going to be doing the line art. I normally start with the sketch, but I wanted to like do a sketch beforehand and then do the line art later, and that's what we're doing right now. Today's stream, I'll be doing a line art of Shiver, my own design for her SpringFest outfit, and then Rosalina. And then if I, have the time, I'll then go to doing more commission work. I'll still finish the commissions by this week at the very latest. I think I have like 2 more that I still need to do. But other than that, yeah, I'll just be doing some personal work for this stream. And hopefully some people will join. I haven't done line art in like a while. Where's my Shiver music? Oh. Also, you might have noticed that I'm not using the same overlay as my last one. This is not necessarily an overlay that I plan to use for live streams, and maybe like speed pins, all that stuff. My chat is still broken. That's why I'm using this overlay instead of the other one. And because I forgot that I was supposed to fix that. Hello, DJ Hunter. Welcome to the stream. Forgot to lower the brightness of the canvas. There we go. That's much better. Hopefully not burning your guys' retinas. Actually, no, I'll just change the canvas color to like the color I planned this to be. Let's see, Shiver is... her team color is like this. No, it's green. So I'll make it like a teal color. Or the color that the team name is going to be. Hello, Turquoise. Gonna watch me struggle with line art. Mainly drawing this. I didn't draw any of the idols last year in the SpringFest outfit because I was like buried in commissions at the time, and also it was my birthday. Last SpringFest it took place on my birthday, so I was just focusing on birthday artwork as well. So now, I definitely won't get all the idols done by the time SpringFest actually gets here. But I'll definitely get at least one done, maybe two, because I realize how soon SpringFest actually is. So I guess the question goes, what team am I going for Splatfest? Definitely not morning. I'm an artist and a gamer. There's no way in anyone's right mind I'll be in morning. I actually haven't decided on whether I want to be on noon or night. Because when people think of night, they probably think of like staying up until like 2 a.m. or something. Mostly my max is at like midnight, and then I go to sleep. And that's if I don't go to sleep earlier. So probably afternoon is the best bet. But like, I want to say night because anything past 9 is still classified as night anyway. Also want to go afternoon because it's pink. Solely for that reason. But also don't want to go night, even though I'm more of a night owl. Because I feel like it might be the most popular team for very obvious reasons. So it's gonna be mirror match hell. I might just go for a pink team again. And then, okay, artwork-wise, I think I've already said it at the beginning of the stream, but nobody was there, so I'll say it again. I'll be going like a redesign route with this, with Deep Cut, because for me, and actually for everyone really, SpringFest and Summer Nights are the outfits that don't actually hit as hard as much as Splatterween and Frosty Fest. For this one, I'm going with more of a kimono style sort of look here. Nothing too long though. I don't want to like obscure the legs, so I'm only gonna have this sort of tunic sort of thing going on here. I might redraw the sketch here. I don't really like what's going on with it. But yeah. And then obviously I wanted to keep the cherry blossoms, one because I just like cherry blossoms, and two, it's, you know, part of Japan that cherry blossoms are pretty common there. It's really pretty. I'm trying to limit the color palette because one gripe I do have with this the SpringFest outfits is, one, there's a little too much gradient on like everywhere. Maybe that's just how it looks for the best looks for spring, but I don't know, I might change my mind on that. But two, also there's a lot of colors going on with Shiver in particular. There's like, I don't know, the color palette, there's a lot. Hold on, I think I already have like an image saved on Shiver of like to describe what I mean by that. Hang on, it's in my files. No, it's not. I forgot I was using my computer for reference photos. Hang on. Okay, so where is it? Drawing stream? Nope, the wrong one. Yeah, so this one is a little low res, but like there's a lot of colors going on here. Maybe, okay, maybe not that much then. Look, there's a lot of different shades of different colors going on. I feel like actually no, it's just the gradient. The color palette's fine. It's just the gradient that bugs me a lot. So for the gradient, I'm just gonna try to obscure it to just the hair, and then everything else with like normal flat colors. I could have sworn that I remembered Shiver's SpringFest palette having a bit more orange, and that threw me off a little bit. But no, I guess not. It was just like a darker red or something. What brush am I using? I am using the Creative Ink Lineart brushes for this one. I don't have a link to it, but I do know like what exactly. Hang on, I'm gonna go like, I should be able to like Google it and I'll be able to find it. Procreate Lineart brush. No, that's not it. Oh, let's hold on. What's the texture pack called again? Creative Ink. Fuck it, that's not. There we go. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna just turn the drawing stream back on. It's basically this texture pack right here. It costs $10. So I don't have any like clip. I don't use Clip Studio Paint, so I don't really have any advice on that. But in terms of like, that song is not really a song, it's a jingle. Anyways, fuck. Okay. Yeah, so the brush I use is like the Creative Ink brush set from Procreate. I only use Procreate, so I don't really have much advice on how to use Clip Studio Art or Clip Studio Paint. I forgot which one it's called. I still don't know. Yeah, that's the pack that I use. It's very friendly with brush sensitivity, and it has like sort of this kind of delay thing. I don't know how to describe it. It's not taper. Basically, it helps you have more confident brush line art. A lot better than like the preset that Procreate normally gives you when you buy it. Ignore the typing, I'm looking up reference photos. There we go. Oh, maybe I should have not added so many petals to the sleeve. Oh well. Don't feel like editing the sketch. Hello, Chaos Art. What's up? Yep. Cooking some SpringFest art. I mean, honestly, I started a little later than I should have prepped for. This feels a little last minute because I should have started a little earlier, but I don't know. I'm not very good at planning. That's a tangent. Fuck. I got the liner for all these individual blossoms in her hair. Hello, Titus. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Tycho's, I haven't heard this in ages. So I don't think so. Hello, Pink Ink. Welcome to this SpringFest artwork stream. Right now, you're watching me painstakingly do the line art for all these cherry blossoms in Shiver's hair. No, I don't take requests, sorry. I also don't do Dragon Princess makeup covered in covered pixie dust. Yeah, I'm not taking any requests. I don't normally take requests ever, because I don't simply have the time for it. And also, I'm also in the middle of drawing this right now. I can't say that I like your bucket. I can't see your bucket. Oh, that's not supposed to have. Whoops. Not that I know what a good bucket looks like, quote unquote. I don't normally collect buckets. Oh, the profile pic. Yeah, it's a solid slosher. I don't draw a lot of sloshers now that I think about it. I don't main the slosher myself, and all my commission clients that normally like commission me, don't really ask for a bucket. I normally go by, I mean, I go by either of those names, but most people just call me Octo or Octopink. If that helps. Also, thank you. This is gonna take me forever to, well, not forever, but these cherry blossoms have you draw a lot of detail. Very pretty cherry blossoms. I think in terms of like redesigning all of the deep cut outfits for SpringFest, I think Shiver is probably going to be my favorite, because I kind of have a clear idea of what I want. I don't know. Well, we'll see if I come up with something different. Jesus Christ, a lot. Music sounded loud on my end. Oh, well, see a pink ink. Oh, hello, Dragon Bat. I'm actually not on Team Morning, if that's what that comment is. I'm just drawing Shiver's outfit because I like the design I gave her. But I'm on the fence between not morning, noon or night. More so noon. Thank you, Turquoise. It says surprisingly only taken me at least 1 hour so far. I am going back and making changes though, so I'm not exactly done with the line art yet. Oops. Alright, we're with pastel colors now. I'm more of a neon person, so drawing SpringFest stuff is a little alien to me. I think that's it for the shiver flat color. I might, like, I'm obviously gonna work on it like off stream and stuff like that, but so far I like the color palette. I might change the fan to pink to match it more. Actually, no, just do that right now. There we go. Well, that's shiver done. Now time to work on the second part of the stream. I'll put that up on the screen real quick while I find it. Time for segment number 2. That's the wrong overlay. We got a surprise here. It's a non-Splatoon character. Oh, can you believe it? Yeah, I just felt like sketching one of the Mario Kart characters because I love drawing Splatoon, but after a while you get burnt out from it. So, and yeah, now I'm drawing this. I asked my followers on Blue Sky, who should I draw out of the 4 baddies? Peach, Daisy, Rosalina, or Pauline? And most people said Pauline. Not Paul. Most people said Rosalina. Sorry, my vote was on Pauline, but a lot of people said Rosalina. Now we're here. I don't have a Mario Kart playlist though, so I will not be switching the music from Splatoon. Sorry for any people who wanted to listen to Mario Kart. I might just, I might make a freaking list of Mario Kart OST on my own time, but right now, I didn't think about making a playlist for that. Maybe next time, when I draw some other Mario Kart character. Oh, hello, goalie. I got a recommendation from YouTube. Ooh. Normally, there's normally my like followers slash subscribers that tune into the stream, so it's actually a rarity to find somebody from to find somebody that finds me via the recommendations. Splatoon instead of Ranked. I think that's probably because the next Splatfest is literally in like 3 days, I believe. A lot of Splatoon content floating around right now. Maybe that's the reason why, I don't know. Yes, I know I'm late, by the way, since Splatoon 3 got updated 3 fishing weeks ago. But it's true the Splatfest thing, though. What team are you on? I'm on Team Night. I'm professional procrastinator. I'm also a professional procrastinator, but like I'm debating between like the noon or night. I wanna pick night because I normally work at night sometimes. Not sometimes, most of the time. But I am working right now in the afternoon. And when people think of night, they normally think of like 3 a.m. or something, but I normally crash out at like midnight. Also, on afternoon, team afternoon also happens to be pink. That's why I want to pick afternoon. I'm on the fence right now. I like literally never have a decision until like the day before Splatfest. Like I want to go night because I work most after like 9 p.m. At the same time, there's gonna be a lot of mirror matches, and it's not pink. But I'm also work a lot in the afternoon as well. So yeah, I'm not sure. And yes, this is a Mario Kart World drawing of Rosalina. Because like I was on team, I played during the early bird and night owl Splatfest in Splatoon 1. I don't think I came across an early bird player. I'm gonna be real. I I don't think it's gonna be that egregious this time since afternoon is a pretty good like competitor, but I still think night's gonna be like the most popular. I don't think anyone playing Splatoon actually leads to a perfectly healthy and sane life. I mean, just ask the frequent Splatoon player, you struggle to find one that's like, I wake up at 4 a.m. and dip my face in cold water after that, and I take a very healthy breakfast. Oh, and don't forget the working out part. Yeah, I don't think anyone is going morning. Jesus Christ. Well, there's gonna be people going morning, but not that much. Like, fucking hell. I could never. I am an artist and a gamer. Both, like, and artists and gamers separately already have a fucked up sleep schedule. And and poor Shiver, she'll be the one left behind for once, and against all odds, of course, Big Man to be popular for this seasonal Splatfest once again. Oop. Yeah, fucking Big Man has won every single seasonal Splatfest, including this one coming up this weekend. I'm like, bro, stop giving him the white team and or just the best popular team. I don't know. You can only hope that Summer Nights doesn't give Big Man the special treatment or something. Cause like next Splatfest definitely isn't gonna be any white colors, and they're all pretty like neon colors. So just gotta hope that Big Man doesn't get like a really good theme. I think actually no, I think Fry last Summer Nights got the best theme. It was like what would you rent for an entire day? And Fry had Carnival, which I was on Team Beach, so I am responsible for giving him that win. But Carnival, I mean, everyone was gonna go for that one, and also the beach was also pink, so there was a bit of a bias there. Like I think so many people went Carnival that it also included people who were, I guess, new to the game, per se. So that was like the one time where Fry got the best option. She still lost to Big Man. I mean, what? I like pink. What? Where'd you get that from? I would. Nah, my favorite color is orange. Never mind all the pink everything else. Nah, my favorite color is fucking orange. I'm kidding, obviously. Yeah, but like in terms of like whenever I do pick up a team, I think that might most likely be Team Afternoon because of like not just because it's pink, but also the benefits of not being not coming across a million mirror matches. Oh, thank you. And picking up doing line art again since I haven't done line art in forever, not including the big run, not including the big run thing that I made for big run. Yeah, but yeah, I'm normally drawing in this style. One, because it's like, you know, my style, but also a lot of people ordered the 2D style, the 2D artwork for Splatoon style that I also do. Everyone that ordered commissions for that picked that one except for one person. So now I'm doing line art for a lot of, I'm just practicing line art in general now. Oh, hello, BD little me, and well, thank you for stopping by, even if you can't stay for a while. Hold on, I need to fax something real quick. Is blooper in? Are you sure? I'm not gonna trust the AI generated. Is blooper playable? Oh, the item! God damn it! Okay. So, when it was revealed that it's gonna be like a shit ton of characters in Mario Kart World, right? I was wondering if blooper would be in the game. And apparently not. They're only going to return as an item, which I am upset about. Because one, Inkling's not gonna come back. At least I don't think so. Unless they're like a DLC character or whatever. And two, I unironically played as blooper in Mario Party 8. And like fucking... Unless the weight class is still like a thing, I probably wouldn't main blooper, but... I don't know, bring blooper into freaking Mario Kart 8. Not 8, World. want to play as a Cephalopod, and Booper would be funny. No Booper love. No Cephalopod love. Audio's a bit choppy. Oh crap. That's not good. I'm gonna pause it and unpause it. Okay, a lot of my settings reset because at some point OBS just crashed on me. It would like not like reload, so I had to delete everything off of OBS off my computer, then re-download OBS. So I'm going to have to check on the audio later. Right now. Anyways, what would be an item? What would the item be if the item were placed, if the blooper was playable? Well, the thing is, Lakitu is also playable. Yet he's also the stop sign, the stoplight guy for like, he's still the stoplight guy for when he's playable as well. So technically speaking, the blooper could still be an item and be a playable character. Because if Lakitu can be the stoplight guy and be a playable character, why can't the blooper be a playable character and be an item? I don't see as to why not. Anyways, that's my argument. Gotta say, I'm really glad I chose the 2D style for that commission. I already thought it was gonna be great with the line of flag color face, but fully rendering makes it so much more lively. Thank you, Captain Savvy, and thank you again for supporting my work. I think I'm gonna like still try to open like 5 to 10 slots every month. I put a pause on the side order video that I kept talking about on Blue Sky because I had to open commissions real quick because I realized, oh shit, in March, right, I realized that I didn't open commissions for that 1 month, and I was like, I gotta open commissions of these ones before I go back to editing the video. And I did, and now I got 2 more left, which I'll be working on my own time and or live stream if I get back to that. I remember when Jamboree came out and one of the guys was like, I only play if they bring back Blooper. But yeah, when they first showed the Switch 2 teaser with Mario Kart, my first thoughts was, damn, I'm gonna miss the Inklings. Yeah. I'm gonna miss them too. No surprise, but I main the pink Inkling in Mario Kart. But I do understand if like they don't bring back if they don't bring back the crossover characters. Actually, no, I don't really understand it. A lot of people, at least from what I've heard, on Twitter, the last time I was on it at least, because I haven't been on that in forever, a lot of people apparently have a problem with the crossover characters and how they ruined Mario Kart or something, being like, oh, everything has to be a crossover and all that stuff. But like crossover, like guest characters I like to call them, have been around way before Link, Animal Crossing, and the Inkling, so I'm not sure where that comes from. I don't know, there's probably a chance that they may not come back for whatever reason, which is sad, but oh well. Can't complain. I'll still main Pauline. Like, I've grown a lot to like Pauline. I just realized that Boo and Blooper are the characters that could receive the insult that they're just an item. It just sucks. At least the Boo has King Boo. That is still a Boo. But like, yeah, I do understand the appeal of like wanting to play as the normal Boo as well. The Boo is really cute. The Boo is a cute character to play as, especially the redesign they gave King Boo to be more exaggerated with all the other characters. So, like Animal Crossing characters or Link, I don't really mind, but played Inkling so much in 8, so that's too bad. Yes. Again, I also did play as Inkling a lot. So I would be a little bit upset if they don't come back. Just a little bit. I could always play as the crab, which is confirmed to be as a playable character. I don't know what the crab is exactly called. I know it's not just called the crab, but there is the enemy crab they could just play as. I might unironically play as that when the game comes out. If I have the money to pay for the Switch 2, that is. I'll still try to save as much as I can. But we'll see. We'll see. Surprised I haven't heard anyone bring up the lack of Funky Kong because of how popular he is in the games. That is so true, actually. Because Funky Kong is actually like ranked like one of the top players in Mario Kart. Some people even say that like Funky Kong is the staple of Mario Kart because he's barely shown in any other games, including the Donkey Kong games, I believe. So yeah, that's surprising. Maybe it's because of the amount of like other characters that are in the Mario Kart world, like all the like enemies and stuff, that it's kind of a lot of people kind of sadly forgotten about Funky Kong because of all these other like crazy characters that are joining the game. Like I think 70 plus characters, or 40 plus. No, I think 70 plus. Anyways, I'll be honest, I'm very happy they removed car customization in Mario Kart World. Makes the whole game more fair, though it removes a bit of the mechanics. I don't really have an opinion on that, to be honest. Like, I don't really mind that they got rid of it, but also that's it, actually. I don't think I can explain it further. I don't know. Mainly because a lot of the carts that they are bringing into the game, like the new ones, look really cool. Like the snow sled and the boat hybrid carts. Those look sick. So I don't really mind the loss of the customization carts. And also, when I played Mario Kart, trying to switch between wheels and stuff like that on online matches kind of sometimes is a pain in the ass because you don't really have enough time to do so, and then you're like missing the specific wheel you need. So I don't know, I feel like I kind of like the idea of them not bringing back the customization carts. Like 50-50 on that. Because a lot of buzz has mostly just been about pricing and the other unfortunate stuff about the launch. Yeah. Fuck it. Apparently, like yesterday, I think as well, that Nintendo said that they won't change the prices for. I mean, I'm fine with the console itself, but they won't change the prices for Mario Kart because they said it'll be like a unique experience, quote unquote, or it will be like worth it and all that. I know it's like open world and such. Like, first of all, Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey are also open world. They don't cost $80 And secondly, it's just not a good idea to charge $80 for a fucking Mario Kart. Like, nobody's gonna like look at their local retailer and be like, oh, Mario Kart costs $80? I guess it's probably worth it. They're gonna be like, I can't afford that, you know? Like, no one's gonna buy that shit. Unless it's like with the bundle, which even then is limited supply. Like, once people buy the bundle, then what? The Mario Kart's $80 again. Oh, well, good night, Goldie. Which I guess could be seen. Oh, wait, hold on. I feel like I'm gonna move this over here, actually, so I can actually see it clearly. Anyways. I feel like the 3D roller wheels were the main viable option that everyone used. You see some variation with main bodies, but it's almost always roller wheels, which I guess could be seen as one way for there to be still. I have water. I'm fine. Which I guess could be seen as one way for there to still be more variety in the competitive, but like, I don't know, I really don't think it matters. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I don't know what else I can say that I haven't already said. I'm pretty indifferent about them not bringing back the wheels. Not wheels, customization. And it's like trying to switch between wheels and stuff like that between matches is also super clunky, like I just said. Not enough time to do so. Thanks, wait. What's your name again, Pinkling? It was very enjoyable talking here with everybody. Good luck with your drawing and take care, everybody. Y'all are awesome. Thank you, and good night. Thank you for tuning in. Get some sleep. It's 3 a.m. Uh, I have to, guess what? I can stay until 7:30. Okay, if you gotta, okay. If you got to tell me, how did you come up with this reference photo, or just what? How do you come up with this reference photo, or just what if? This drawing, it was just straight from the direct. Like, there's just a screenshot. I didn't take a screenshot of it, actually. I just paused the video, but yeah, the drawing I'm just, the drawing I'm looking at, the drawing I'm making right now is just like from the Mario Kart trailer. I guess in terms of like my Splatoon idol redesigns, I don't really know. I guess I just looked at my art book one day and went, what if I combined the beta designs with the final stuff? I do have a few, like, I do have like one liner of Marie. I'm not a huge fan of it, hence why it didn't come out like I said I would. But yeah, it's kind of how I come up with stuff like that, or just like look at official artwork and get inspiration, basically. Ever thought of being the official line artist for Nintendo? No, I have not. This isn't really like Nintendo style though, like the thing I'm doing right now. It's more of my style, so I haven't really like thought of like being a official Nintendo artist or anything like that. I just draw the artwork because I like drawing. Also, I'm not gonna be streaming for up until 7:30 though, unless this piece in particular is gonna take me that long. But I will stop at the flag color, then end it there, because it's been at least 2 hours now, and my hands are starting to cramp. So I'll just finish the flag color for this, and then call it. Thank you. What's your tip for going over line art smoothly? Um, I guess in general, just be super confident about it. Like, you want to go across the screen. You want to like draw across the screen pretty quickly. I mean, I have a tool that allows me to go a little slower than that, but you don't. You want to like. I don't really have advice on this one. You would think I would like be able to explain this clearly, but apparently not. But anyways, I just kind of like go. I just like. I just quickly go around the sketch like so pretty quickly so that it doesn't have like this weird like roughness to it. Like, if it goes super slow, like you can tell that I'm like gonna try to draw a straight line here. Like, you can tell that it's like a bit rigid looking with that line, but if you go super quickly, it's a bit more straight that way. That's my only advice. I guess like a exercise you could do to practice print sensitivity is just go from the top of the screen to the bottom and just lightly press it, and then lightly press it, and then add more pressure, less pressure, more pressure, less pressure, more pressure, and then just keep doing the same thing. More pressure, less pressure, more pressure, less pressure. It isn't really exercise that I was taught to do, but a lot of people use that as an exercise, I guess. Is there a specific pen or brush you usually use? I use the Creative Ink brush set for Procreate. I feel like if you just Google it real quick, which I'll do again really quickly for Procreate, the Creative Ink brush set. It costs $10 in order to actually obtain it, but I use it a lot for a lot of my line art stuff, and even for sketching the body sketches. This is only compatible for line art though, so not line art. It's only compatible for Procreate, so it's gonna be pretty. It's not really gonna work with like any other software, but this is the one that I use. I'm just gonna go back to Procreate real quick. And then drawing stream. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, this is the one, the detailed brush, detailed line art. This is the one that I use for the line art. Pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, I use this brush for all of my line art. I use the one that I just used to make the line art for the line art. And then for the shading, to add a little roughness to the shading, I use this brush actually for the shading. I even actually go back to a previous like example over here. You can see like a lot of the shading and the highlights were used using this brush in particular. That's more of like a stylistic choice on my behalf, but this is the brush that I use for line art. How do you make sure the head is not too wide? I feel like when I add the hair, it makes their head bigger than the Inklings. The head shape for the Octlings is the same as the Inklings. Like, I draw the heads the same exact way I do for Inklings, and I already demonstrated how I draw the heads, so I'm not sure how it gets super wide. But in terms of like guidelines and stuff, the ideal like size for the oval guide should be, I don't use, this is not my sketch. This is not my sketch pen. The ideal size should be like that for like the cranium of the head. A little like down arrow to like emphasize more guide, I guess. And then this is the front of the face, more of the front of the face. It's a little lopsided. More like that, and then the chin. Would be like that. This is how I draw the heads for both the Inklings and the Octolings. So if it's not the same way as the Inklings, there's kind of an issue with that. But yeah, that's because that's how I draw the heads. Should the eye be in front of the hair or the eyes behind the hair? In terms of, you know, the real life, ideally the eyes are always behind the hair. But if you want to go like a stylistic approach, like with my PNGtuber over here, I put the eyes over the character. This is really more of a stylistic choice, if anything. But again, with my character, I always draw the eyes like over the hair to emphasize like where the person should be looking, I guess. Should the eyes be for everyone? Again, whether or not you draw the eyes over on top or behind the hair is up to your like style, though. Except for this case where Rosalina's eyes is supposed to be covered by the hair. I obviously don't do the same thing for that. But I do stylistic choice again. Always sometimes draw the eyebrow over the hair. Because I do like emphasizing more attention to the eyes. Again, it's more of a personal thing whether you draw the eyes over or underneath the hair. You find that reference photo for Rosalina's outfit. I forgot what the color palette is. Ignore the typing sounds, by the way. I'm not gonna hear that a lot. I'm just looking at the trailer real quick so I can find the outfit that Rosalina's wearing. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna try to get the bundle for Mario Kart World. But okay, it doesn't sound like I'm that excited, I guess, but I don't know. I am not looking forward to the tariffs raising the price of the Switch too. I was fine with the console and the freaking bundle, but I guess we can't have nice things. Oh, how do I color blonde hair that isn't like yellow blonde? I think that looks good. No. Oh, whoops. Forgot one little detail. Maybe not this time. But Splatoon Eyes, how do you get the outline just right? Not too thick and not too big, and it makes the white parts small. Oh God. Like the mask thing? I'm assuming you're talking about the mask. I mean, I just kind of eyeball it from the game. I don't know if it helps. You can always just like have the Switch in handheld mode, like right next to your drawing pad or whatever it is you use to draw, and then try to eyeball as much as possible as like a little practice sort of thing. Because I do that a lot. It's like in terms of that, I just use the eye guide like I talked about last time, with the head shape and everything. Other than that, this one's kind of hard for me to explain without having to draw the entire thing over again. Okay. I'm gonna actually stop it right there, actually. I am getting super hungry. I know I said I would at least finish this flat color before I ended the stream, but my stomach is starting to eat itself now, so I'm gonna have to go. And I'm gonna have to exercise as well before it gets dark. So thank you for tuning in. Had fun talking about Mario Kart. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. I always never know when next time is, but probably on Thursday. Anyways,